Alright, looks like we're live, which is always good. Now I gotta do back end stuff. For those of you that are watching post stream, I'm I gotta get used to this streaming thingo again. So bear with me for like, I don't know, skip ahead a couple of minutes to when I actually start shooting shit, and then you guys will, you know, it'll be all G. Okay, it'll be all G. Alright, there's the... Yes, monetize it. I want to make money. No, don't show ads. Don't give me any money, YouTube. Don't worry, bro, it's fine. Okay. Grab the link. And yeah, open this up. Gotta pause it. Don't do a single fucking thing. Actually, I gotta make sure it's actually... Okay, cool. Alright, it's playing the thing that's meant to be playing. Check the settings. Hey, Bacon, what up, man? Yeah, I'm back on Cali, man. I'm back on Cali. Just, just shooting the shit. You know how it is. Just chilling. Cali's kind of my home base, you know. It's kind of the home base, and I should probably put to anyone in the bloody thing that might want to hang out on stream or whatever. All right, let's just get into the Mayhem stuff. So, pretty standard affair. We're going to jump into Cat 2, because Category 2 seems to be like a good spot for me. I'm able to kind of steamroll through some mobs without any real issue. Cal's the only place to yeah, this is true. It's the only place you can track the codex. See, I personally think that all of the stuff should, like, all the planets, you should be able to track them all on every planet, because... Nice, you're streaming. Yeah, I am. You should be able to see it on every planet, but then again, I think you should be able to, oh, what would it be? I think you should be able to do a lot of things in Entropia Universe that, for some reason, you just can't do. So anyone watching post stream or whatever, all I'm using is just one of the daily weapons and an amp, because price of everything keeps going up, so I'm just working with what I've got. Just annoying that you can't see progress. It is very annoying. It is very annoying. I think one of the more frustrating things is... I think one of the more frustrating things when it comes to tracking codex and stuff like that is when you're on one planet and you kind of run out of codex stuff to do, and you're like, how much codex have I unlocked on XYZ planet? Or, you know, what ranking are they? And you can't really gauge what you want to do, sort of, at that point, if you get what I mean. If you get what I mean. And also, if anyone's wondering why I don't have my webcam on, because usually whenever I do this stuff, I got the webcam Hey! Mindark, are you watching me stream? Good, Mindark! Thank you very much. I actually needed that, because I'm, like, down... Now I'm only down 100 PED in fucking ammunition. Now I'm only down 100 PED, so that's very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I'm absolutely exhausted, and I don't want to see you guys... I don't want you guys to see my exhausted face. I'm very unenthused at the moment. You know, very unenthused. But I wasn't even going to stream, but I'm like, you know what? You're going to be playing Entropia Universe anyway. You want to do it. So, you know, just pop the stream on, hang out with folks, and they don't have to see you wince in pain and exhaustion. It's all good. You don't need to have the webcam on. It's fine. Oh, if you hear a noise in the background, it's just my dog. She's snoring. I've had fun killing zombies though. Killing zombies is very fun. Killing zombies is very fun. Like, I gotta say, Halloween Mayhem is probably my favourite Mayhem. Just for the theme, you know, spooky season is always a good season to be in my humblest of humble opinions. Just gonna turn this up just a little bit more. Yeah, that works. That works. So, we did some grinding earlier. I did some grinding earlier between doing some work. So we're... You know, we should hit the... Oh, what do you call it? We should hit... Like, we should finish, like, the first rank of this mission, which is pretty good. Only wish they used the rock zombies to model them up. Same here. Because, I mean, the Entropia zombies are, like... They're good. They're, like, proper like, they look like proper zombies. And they look... They more fit the part, you know? You know what they should have done? They should have done, like, spooky, scary skeletons. That would have been better, you know? They should have done some spooky skeletons. Or, you know, something else that's spooky. Because, I mean, these guys, they're just decaying maphoids. That's all they are. Like, am I wrong on that? I'm fairly certain they're literally just decaying maphoids. Yeah, they're just maphoids that are that are dying. Or have died. I did the first rank of this, but it's enough for me and my budget. Yeah, that's fair enough, man. That's fair enough. I mean, you know, my Aussie subs, and you know, you Bacon, you would have seen that price of everything is going to be going up again. They say that next year price of like energy prices are going to go up another 30%. Which, fuck that. Fuck that. Yeah, it's going to be going up again. Okay, so this year our energy prices went up about 20%. Next year they're going to be going up another 30%. Like 30% of what we're already paying. Which is fucking shit. Hey Law Spade, how you doing, bro? Welcome to the stream. Hey, Tordo, cheers, man. Thank you for joining the stream if you joined in. I'm not expecting many people to come in since this is kind of like the first stream back, and I haven't uploaded anything in... I haven't really uploaded anything at all in the last couple of weeks. You know, I've just been not in the mood, you know. That's why I decided to go with streaming instead. Streaming's just a little bit better. Streaming is just a little bit better in my opinion. It's just easier. Yeah, and don't forget to drop a like. If you can. If you can't, that's fine. I won't hold it against you. So we've had one global for the evening. Let's see if we can get a few more. Let's see if we can, like, put our money back up. But essentially, once I run out of... Like, either once I've, Yeah, there's a few people. I don't expect there to be many. Just due to the fact that, like I said, haven't really been on. Oh, and I'm thinking of, after I upload my next Orcs Must Die video, I'm just gonna stream Orcs Must Die instead of recording videos. It just seems easier. 8 so far. Cool. Welcome one and all. Welcome, and thank you for coming in. Hey, Andy, welcome to the stream. Nubius Maximus, don't mind me just looking while I drive into work. Hey, no problem, man. No problemo. I'm surprised that I'm not. I won't say I'm surprised. I'm quite happy that you guys are popping in. Today's stream won't be probably won't be ridiculously long at all. It's probably only going to be a couple of hours long. Let's see. It's like I started around 7:40, so 7:40 my time. So I'll probably go till like 9:40, 10 o'clock, something like that. So it's not going to be ridiculously long. But I figured as long as if I keep my streams to slightly shorter, you know, slightly shorter compared to people like Law Spade and Rincewind and Happy Chappies like that. 8:19 over there. You would be in sort of northern part of the East Coast then, wouldn't you? Something like that, anyway. Mexico. South of the border. Down Mexico way. Oh, man. What track? What category? What track? Don't know. What category? Category 2. What track? What track? Silver, if that's what you're meaning. For anyone wondering, I'm doing silver and I'm in category 2. Yeah, later on down the line, if I can squeeze some extra cash together, like between now and end of Mayhem, which I highly doubt, I'm probably gonna try my hand at like category, I don't know, category 4 or 5 maybe. Yes, thank you. Yeah, no problem, man. It's been a long day. So you guys will just have to bear with me. I've been trying to, like, because you guys know, like, a lot of shit's happened recently with me. So, you know, like, a whole bunch of shit's been happening, and I've also been sick on top of it, and the weather's been absolutely dog shit. So, due to a whole mess of different things, was some of those guys, like, just speedy boys, or was I tripping? Oh, Loki wants to know where the Mayhem store is. Well, there's one at Port Atlantis Mall. Not Port Atlantis Mall, the Port Atlantis stuff. How much is 1,500 Mayhem tokens? It is exactly 1,500 Mayhem tokens. I don't think they actually have a price. Because they can't be traded or anything like that, so it's literally 1,500. How much? Not a lot, though. Like, 1,500 Mayhem tokens wouldn't be a lot. But you could probably get an amp or two. You would be able to get a fuck ton of pills if pills are what you're after. Glad to see your stream is up, Scotty. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, you know, I wanted to start it today. Yeah, and I said yesterday that I was going to start it today. Yeah, thanks, Torado. Didn't know my words to say that one. But, what was I saying? Yeah, you can get pills, you can get a whole bunch of other stuff. But yeah, I wanted to stream today, so I wanted to start today, so I'm starting today. I won't be streaming tomorrow or the next day, but I'm going to be streaming Monday, and essentially I'm going to be streaming Monday to... Oh, Law Spade, tipping with the $5 dues. Thank you very much, my good sir. I appreciate the $5 redos. That will go towards... That will go towards keys and stuff to open up boxes and shit. It's always appreciated. Always appreciated. You're gonna try to get that next island pumpkin pet? I might as well. I mean, I might as well. I like pumpkins, you know, and I like pets. So if I can have the blend of the two. I think Stevie B made a video on it, so I might check out his video to, you know, kind of get the skinny on it. But, yeah, so, yeah, streaming today. Won't be streaming tomorrow or the next day, but I'm going to be streaming Monday to Friday. It's either going to be Monday to Friday or Monday to Saturday. I was originally going to do Monday to Saturday, but I think I might want to give myself a couple of days without streaming. Possibly. And they're going to be, like, random, like, not random, but they're going to be different stuff. You know, there's going to be, I'm going to have dedicated days for, like, my Entropia stuff. But due to prices of everything going up, as I was saying earlier, my ability to deposit will probably go down. And there's a fair chance that everything that I make from YouTube will probably need to get, like, slammed onto bills, like electricity and gas and all that good shit. You know? All that shit. And food, because all of that, everything's going up at the moment. Yes, welcome to the stream, Joker. The Coram Coast, everyone. Coram Coast. If you guys want to check out a you know, a pretty decent channel, pretty good channel, you know, pretty decent guy, go and check out the Coram Coast. You know, just go into the comments and then click on his thing and go over, pay him a visit. You know, go over to the Coram Coast on Arcadia as well, and you know, go and shoot some stuff. It's always good. It's always good. I am gonna at some point I don't know when it will be. It'll be at some point in the future when I have a decent amount of PED. I am gonna do an entire stream on the Coram Coast, just killing as much shit as possible, just for funsies. Seeing how many globals I can get, if any. I'd probably get a few, but, you know. Times like now is a good time to budget and get money right, then have fun. Yeah, pretty much. Essentially, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going the free-to-play route for the most part after Mayhem, after this Mayhem. I would like to deposit a little bit for Merry Mayhem. And I would like to deposit now before shit gets too bad next year. That way I might be able to, you know, just hang out a little bit, you know? Be able to, you know, get some of the stuff that I want to get. But it's just gonna be a pain in the ass. Especially when, okay, so, I live in Australia, of all places. You guys can spend $10 and get 100 PED worth of ammunition. I have to spend close to $16 to get 10 PED of universal to get 100 PED of universal ammunition. This shit is expensive, okay? Shit is expensive. It's a lot more realistic for me to utilize the free-to-play stuff on Rocktropia and the Arcadia Moon, and even just here on Calypso. It's far more practical for me to do that than to sort of be depositing. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. That and the way the world is going at the moment is probably a bad idea to be putting your money into a video game anyway. You know, with Putin having a heavy finger over that red button. Fucking crazy he is. Such a stupid idea, because, you know, with nukes, no one wins. But thank you very much for that tip. That tip is going to go towards getting keys I don't know, just have fun before the bombs fall. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'll be pretty fine here in South Australia. It will just be like, what's the word? Getting used to the new norm, you know? Having no internet. The world essentially being like Mad Max. And, see you all in real life Fallout 76. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. It's, And it's, okay, it is funny, right? Okay, a few days ago, I had a dream that Russia had launched their nukes. And then everyone launched their nukes. And then I got the family, and we were just kind of hunkered down to see where the bombs would fall and to hopefully not die, right? And then I'm like... and then I woke up and checked the news, and I saw that Putin was doing drills for launching nukes, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, Putin. Don't do that, dog. I kind of like, you know, not being vaporized. I mean, I'd be fine. Let's make rocket towers in real life. Yeah, and then we'll get someone to jump around and blow up other people's homes for funsies. I hope your dreams don't have a habit of coming true. Sadly, they kind of do. Sadly, they kind of do. But not all the time, so it's all G, you know? It's all G. I highly doubt... I mean, okay, think about it this way, guys. In reality, it would be an incredibly stupid move to launch nukes. It would be an incredibly stupid move to launch nukes, because if Russia launches nukes, right? If places like the United States and... what's the other nuclear powerhouses that are not Russia or China? I don't know. France? I think France has a lot of nukes. Or are they an anti-nuke? I don't know. But if Russia launches nukes, if the United States doesn't retaliate in some way with their own nukes, then it will set a precedent of, if you don't... like, okay, yeah, like, I can launch the nukes and the United States won't launch their nukes, it's all good. And then places like North Korea and China will have a bad idea. And so if one goes, then someone else will have to go, otherwise it would set a precedent of, you know, non-retaliation to extreme forces, which is not really... conducive of what would you call it? It's not really conducive of telling people not to fucking do it, you know? Deterrent is the word that I was looking for. It's not really congruent of a good deterrent. So it's just, and Russia should know this. So it's a very bad idea. Yes, all the Diabolical Dominion squad. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. It makes me a very happy chappy. Nah, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna challenge him to a game of Yu-Gi-Oh. We're gonna settle this like pharaohs. We're gonna play Yu-Gi-Oh and winner takes Ukraine. Oh yeah, this Mayhem instance is absolutely fucking gorgeous. No word of a lie. It is absolutely beautiful. Plus, with the amount of anti-nukes that are out there, there's close to 0% chance of actually of them to actually do something. This is true. Like, all they'll really do is they'll just kind of blow up, like get blown up in the upper atmosphere. That's kind of all they do. And yeah, it wouldn't be very nice when it comes to like the fallout and stuff like that. But I mean, we've all got iodine. We could do like anti-radiation shit. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll live in, like, lead-lined bunkers. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what people do with, like, Fallout stuff. The only thing I know about Fallout is it just works. That's all I know. Scotty is indeed live. Scotty is indeed live, playing Entropia Universe. Yeah, Lawspad, are you going to be doing Mayhem, my dude? Rust Bucket asks. You know, are you going to be doing that Mayhem? Or are you going to be sitting out? I mean, I'm only going to be doing Mayhem until I'm fucking sick of it. Or until I lose all my Universal Aim. Or until I lose all my PED. And then I'm going to go start my free-to-play lifestyle. So a lot of future streams will just be me on Rocktropia doing a bunch of shit. Cupid Stunt. Thank you very much for... Cupid Stunt. Oh... That is the best. That is probably the best name I've seen. Are you an Australian by any chance? Got myself an Aries ring. Cannot afford a 2015 summer or Easter ring, but this will do. Aries rings will do. I mean, one of you guys, I want to say it was Didgeridoo Vibes, but I think he goes by Dirk Diggler or whatever in game. I think like he was gonna he asked if I wanted to borrow his Aries ring like perfected and his Athenic ring perfected or something like that, totaling close to 6,000 PED of worth, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to borrow that. That's a very bad idea. What if I get hit by a bus? Then you're out of 2 very expensive rings. Oh, was it you, Acid Carbine? It's hard for me to keep track of names, so I apologize. You can still borrow it if you want. I don't want to borrow... Like, I mean, I do want to borrow it, but it is just principle. I don't think it's a good idea for me to borrow things off of people. Not for any, like, reason in particular. It's just... I don't know, there's always that what if. You know? What if Putin invades your country, you invades my country, you win 2 rings? Yeah, but that's not a win. That's a very, very sad loss, in my opinion. In my humblest of opinion, losing anyone in my community would be an absolute travesty. I would go over and I would punch Putin in the cock myself. I would do it myself. But no, it's just, I don't know, it's just, I don't like the idea of borrowing shit that's that kind of expensive, you know? Lawspade does Mayhem at the rig. He does. Lawspade also causes Mayhem in 76 and I love it. It's pretty good. Uh-oh, here comes the loot downswing is in effect. It is in effect. The loot downswing is definitely in effect. Watch me get like a Hoff or a Global. Then I can be like, I got the PED. Well, at least I'm getting like tokens and boxes and shit. That's I'm gonna be down like... Man, like, Mayhem is fine, but Mayhem is also not fine. You know what I mean? I was hoping to stay for your boss spawn here. Before I had to leave, I can't see the timer though. Boss spawn should be in like 2-3 minutes. Yeah, boss spawn should be in like 2 or 3 minutes. Never mind, just saw it. He's right here. Yeah, I was doing some tests earlier with this weapon and, you know, with this amp. And it works for me. It's just the day, like one of the dailies with a Corona extender and a 45B on it brings the DPS up to like 102, and it brings the efficiency up to 67.7. So not the best, but not the worst. I can live with it. I can live with it. I was getting lots of tokens before. And then I started streaming and playing, and then everyone just didn't. Just shoot over the fountain, you dumb fucker. Did you see Stevie B flexing a bit? Is video? I don't think spending... I don't think... Like, okay, so I watched his video. And I don't think it was flexing. I don't think that's flexing. I think it was a very good demonstration of how critical percentages and critical increases can work. Like, how it works and how people can utilize it. And as he said, it was like 5 years in the making for him. It took him 5 years of just constant, like, you know, grinding, but probably also a lot of depositing, and probably a lot of networking and all that shit. So I don't think it was flexing. I think it was just, check this shit out. And I think it's kind of impressive that he can get a 900 damage, 900 crit damage, while he's only doing like... I could hear the ego stroke in it. Like, the only ego stroke was the I was right, the ring is really good kind of ego stroke. I don't even think that's ego stroke, you know? Ego stroke would be if, ego stroke for me, like, would be if, what would be an ego stroke when it comes to that sort of situation? If it was something that he was saying he was constantly right over, and saying that everyone else was always wrong, and he turned out to be correct, or some shit like that. Just sort of saying, check out what this stuff can be, and like, check out what this shit can do together. I don't think it was flexing. And it wasn't stroking an ego. I think it was literally just him saying, look how cool this shit is. Which I agree is very cool. Like, I 100% agree that it is very cool. Earthshock armor with the fucking rings and some pills. He did sound happy. He sounded very happy. And he fucking should be. He was absolutely mowing through Category 9 mobs. Absolutely mowing through them. Given he did spend 900% on those critical, like those critical hits, like critical damage scopes. So I don't know if that's such a smart move, But I mean, if he's literally farming for tokens, then it probably is a smart move, I guess. If he's trying to farm for rare Mayhem tokens, then just pounding through those category 9s at the rate that he was pounding through them, like, I wouldn't be too surprised if he does get... Yeah, I know, I'm running out of money. Fuck you. There we go. But yeah, I would not be all too surprised if he did find a couple of rare Mayhem tokens, or, you know. Because, I mean, did you see the rate that he was getting standard Mayhem tokens? And that's the thing. He was able to absolutely plow through it. Well, time for me to head to work. You'll have a great day, and good luck on loot for everyone. Hey, Coram Coast, you have an absolutely fantastic day. David, you have a good day, and good luck with work and all that sort of shit. And hopefully I can catch some of your videos and stuff. Maybe tomorrow after I finish doing all the fucking yard work that I need to do. Peter is a loft PC. Says Lawspade, hi. And Bacon, I think it was because you can make the point with way less damage. You can, but it's not as impressive. Right? It's not as impressive. Right? Because you can try to do it if you could do it with a less damage if you like. Right? You can grab a weapon that usually does 20 damage per hit and then get 90 damage per hit from a crit. You could do that if you like and sort of show that, hey, you know, extra stuff. But going from 200 to 900 or 250 to 900 in damage from a critical hit, nah, I gotta hand it to him. It is pretty cool. Just from a player perspective, that sort of thing is really cool. Given, fucking bullshit expensive though, like the Earthshock armor, the scopes and all that sort of stuff. It is very expensive. It would cost a lot of PED to put that shit together. Which is why he was trying his damnedest to not get hit so he doesn't get any decay on that Earthshock armor. But, yeah. I know a lot of people are all about the whole, you know, Stevie B bashing kind of stuff. And he can be an egotistical and arrogant prick sometimes. But, you know, I think it's not, I don't know. It's not really a big deal in my opinion. But that's just me. Some people just like to be hypercritical on everything that someone does just because they dislike them. But you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. It is what it is. You know, one thing that I haven't ever gotten while doing a Mayhem is any of the Mayhem armor or the Mayhem weapons drop. Haven't had any of those. I've had none of them. I would love to get one of those as a drop at some point. The limited ones, obviously. I don't think you can actually loot any unlimited shit from Mayhem. At least I don't think so. I do not think so. Man, these guys are just... What happened to the points? They were giving me so many points earlier on today. What the fuck happened to it? It just decided, lol, yeah, nah. Might have to move up in a category, maybe. I don't know. Might have to move up categories. Because that ammunition is going to fade fast. The ammo is going to fade very fast. I gotta exit to go into a higher category, so... fuck it, might as well do that. Might as well do that. We're gonna exit, we're gonna come back in for a, Where is the exit? Hey guys, where's the exit? Maybe I can get in there from here? Nope. Hey guys. Where's the exit? Where's me fucking exit? Am I gonna have to log out and log back in? We all got T's, now be ready for losses. Fucking... Ugh. I know it's near the revival. I know exactly where it's meant to be. Right fucking here. But you know what's not there? The goddamn exit. There's nothing. So I would have to log out and then load back in. Looks like I live here now, yep. Looks like I'm stuck here. Oh, I'll have to like log out and log back in. I don't wanna. Yeah, it is missing. It really is missing. You know, fuck it, I'll just stick around. Yeah, Mind Ark's holding me hostage. You know, it's probably them trying to say, no, don't go. Trust us. Trust us, you're gonna get something good. Okay, Mind Ark, okay. I know it should be at the gate near the terminals. It's not fucking there. It's not there, okay? It's like in Sword Art Online when people can't log out. It's just, the exit's just not there, okay? Don't cry for me, I'm already dead. But, I mean, fuck it, whatever. We're starting to get on a roll with those output amplifier components, so that's usually like a good sign for me of things swinging. So, I'll just keep at it. Don't trust Mind Ark. I will trusty Mind Arky. I'll trusty Mind Arky a little tiny bitty. Okay. Bethesda updated this Mayhem. Oh, for sure. For sure, guys. This is all Bethesda's doing. Soon you're going to be able to, like, buy pills in, like, an online shop that gives you better loots. Like, better loot drops. Guarantee 95% for the next 5 minutes if you buy this $5 pill. Okay. I'll do it. And I think it's gonna balk out at some point. Mm-hmm. So, should I log out and log back in, or should I just stay in category 2? What do you guys think? Who won? Who's next? You decide. I mean, yeah, I could do whatever I want, but I don't know. Wish you the biggest of halves. Just got to work. Have a good one. Hey, Nubius Maximus, you have an absolute fantastic day. Hopefully work isn't too stressful for you, buddy. You have a good one. You have a good one. Category 10 or bust. You know, if I go into category 10, I will get busted. I will get one hit. Okay? They'll just fucking clap me in half. I don't have the damage output for that sort of shit. Maybe if I had Stevie B's set up, then I would be able to. But as for now, oh no, no, no. I did get a Halloween, like, creature's reward, though, which is nice. Though, I'm gonna wait until later to pick whatever I want, because I know someone's gonna be like, you should have picked this instead. You don't even know how to play the game. You're nothing but a waste of space. Delete your channel. No. Oh, you guys want to hear something funny? So, on my Orcs Must Die video, or one of them, someone, like, commented, you know, watch your mouth. And I'm guessing because I said Jesus Christ a couple of times at the end, which, I'm not Christian, I couldn't give a fuck. But, you know, I swear, it's just what I do. He's like, watch your mouth. And I'm like, nope. I'm like, nah. And then he's like, well, I just unsubbed. It was like I give a fuck. I like how people genuinely think that just because you subscribe to someone, that, like, your subscription means that you could be a cunt to them. No. Your subscription doesn't entitle you to shit unless you're giving me money. That is the only time. You click that red button for free, motherfucker. Oh yeah, you could be a massive cunt to me if you give me money. I give money, you know, cuss, okay? Yeah, give me $20 and I won't cuss for the... Okay, I'll give me $20 and I'll try not to cuss for the rest of the stream. Because then it would be like an active trying not to swear, you know? Bacon will never unstub. You're stuck with me. I like being stuck with Bacon. It's great. No way I've seen you attempt that in your videos. You know, I tried to, like, one of those videos, I'm like, okay, I can't, I need to not swear anymore, or blah, 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 and then, like, 5 minutes later, fuck this, fuck that, fuck... Well, Lost Bay just donated $20 dues, so... I am not gonna cuss for the rest of the stream. Which is gonna be seriously difficult. Because I am nothing but an Australian with a sailor's mouth. But he gave me $20, and this is now a challenge. I am not allowed to swear. Double cuss time. Why did I find your name funny? Cupid stunt? Reasons. Very, very Australian reasons. Thank you very much for the $2 super chat, Bacon. It is greatly appreciated. Double cuss time. See, I can't because the $20 outweighs the $2. You know? Well, you know what a stunt is, yeah? And you know what a cupid is. A cupid stunt is when you have wings on, right? And you go over the dirt mound on your little dirt dragster, on your little dirt bike. And then and then you're a cupid stunt driver, you know what I mean? Going to add another 20. No one has to donate. It was an entire joke, but now I have to follow through on the no swearing. Like a woman driver, that is not very nice of you, Law Spade. You're being a bit of a not nice character to the female population that also drive auto vehicles. Total of $22 to swear. Okay, yeah, fine. The use of swearing is the use of me using my language is dictated by the amount of money I'm given. What have I become? What sort of a monster have I become? But yeah, I will be, I'm going to be streaming nearly every night apart from Saturday and Sunday. So every weeknight, I reckon. It's going to be fun. I'm going to enjoy it, and I like hanging out with you guys, so it's going to be fun. And I hope you guys like hanging out with me, because, you know, I'm a fun guy, you know? And I'm a completely family-friendly channel. You know, you can watch me with your young children, start a website and call it Only Swears. Nah, you know what I do? I start up a Pornhub account. And it's just me being Australian for like 5 minutes. While, I don't know. What's non-sexual that's Australian? Well, nearly everything Australian is non-sexual in a way. Work. Okay. I will do... I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that bit. Not entirely sure. Oh, and I'm open for Q&As, by the way, if anyone wants to ask any questions. Anyone that's new to the channel that wants to know stuff, feel free to ask me any questions, either about me or about Entropia Universe. If you want to get my opinions on stuff, I know that's a hot topic. People's always asking me, yo Scott, what do you think of this? And then I'm like, what are you asking me that for, you Cupid stunt? Hey, look, the exit's up. I'm free. You legit almost lost a job over a meme that you shared 6 months ago. I hate that. No one should ever have to lose their job because they, share a funny with someone. That is the most dumb thing that I've ever heard. No one should ever have to go through something like that. Welcome to the freedoms that we have in Australia. But then again, it's the same sort of thing in every country. You know, you have the freedom to say whatever you like, but, you know, other people also have the freedom to fire you over it for not following company ideals and company, I don't know, other stuff. Private your socials. I had to pay a lawyer to save it. Wow. Our country sucks. Am I not able to get in there? There we go. You gonna let me... Yeah, okay. But yeah, you gotta private all your socials. And if they ask to... oh, we need access to your social media in order to gauge what sort of a person you are. No. That is a job that you run away from. And, no. I can't get back into Mayhem. Okay. Why can I not get back into Mayhem? Nope. Someone who likes keeping his socials privated. Yeah, it's a good idea. Like, you gotta keep your socials, you really gotta keep your social stuff private. Honestly, I feel like moving to the States. Trust me, if I had the money and I wasn't tied down with family here, then I 100% would also want to move to the States. Alright, I am going to log out. Or exit or whatever. So I'm just going to switch over to this one, because I don't want you guys to see any of my... I don't want you guys to see any of my stuff. I don't want you guys to know that I have Dragon's Dogma and Total War Warhammer and Battle Chess on my computer. Why would I want you guys to know any of that? Going to move into Rincewind's home. Yeah, I mean, Rincewind sounds like a nice guy. I'm sure he'll happily let you move into his house. Let's see if I can... Typical. The day that I start streaming on YouTube again and start doing stuff on YouTube again is the day that, I don't know, things just don't work for some silly reason. Why am I still inside of a... this is not Port Atlantis Mall. Alright, let's, Alright, we're actually in Annihilation 3. Okay. Is this glitched? Will this completely kill my... Might as well just go with the flow then. Might as well just go with the flow. And who knows, I might actually, this might actually be a good call going into Category 3. But, who knows? Who knows? Oh, there's some points now. Now we're getting some points. There we go. Oh, wait, I need to switch over to the... Alright, I'm back. Hi, I'm live. Alright, we're getting some points. We're getting some points. I forgot that I switched the thingy over to the changing games. I'm not changing games. But okay, so we're in Cat 3 now. Hopefully things work out relatively A-OK-ish. Hopefully we get like a global or like a Hoff. Something to put us back into Happy Land, you know what I mean? Starting to put us into Happy Land, put us into Happiness Overdrive. Would be good. It'd be pretty good. But I'm not going to count on anything. Like, I'm fairly certain Mayhem is going to be an absolute wash for me. Like, I highly doubt it's not going to be profitable at all. I'm only in it for the boxes and the tokens. Even that, like, the chances of me ever being able to get anything good with the tokens is, like, slim to none. That's how many chances I've got, you know? It's just not going to work out well for me, I think. But you never know. We'll see. At least I'm getting a decent amount of, like, skill points and stuff from all this. Next one's a Hoff. I wish. Like, I wish, man. I had a Hoff the other day from mining. It was like 180 PED, and then I ended up losing about 400 PED because stuff just wouldn't... I couldn't get anything. I wasn't getting anything. I'm like, oh, okay, well that sucks. Because I decided to amp up, and I'm like, well that was a stupid idea. But I'm like, you know, I might as well give it a try. But it was a very silly idea. Now, have I sworn at all since I got... donated $20? I don't think. I think I've been pretty okay. I think I've been pretty alright. I think I've been a good boy. I've been a good boy. I've been a good boy and I haven't used any no-no words. It hurts inside to not use the no-no words. But it's all good. It is all good. Hopefully I do get a Hoff. I know exactly what it... Like, if I get a Hoff that's, like, over 3k, I'm getting, like, a CLD. And that will make me very happy. I got myself a CLD. I can, you know, start bringing in some decent dividends. That'd be nice. Because there's no items that I want at the moment. Like, literally, there is no items that I want that I would be able to afford at all, so... the PED kind of just goes to waste. I just kind of like just shoot it. I just shoot the PEDs away. You know? It all just gets done and shot away. Seen them for 2.7k. Yeah, they're dropping down. It's because, you know, they were dropping down, but now they're going to go up in price because of Mayhem. They're going to go up in price because of the Mayhem. I'm fairly certain of it. It's gonna happen. Any idea what Mindark end of year financial report may look like? No idea, man. I've got absolutely no idea. I think it would be... I think they'd be pretty good. But then again, the way things are going, have been going, I don't know. I honestly have no idea what their stuff is going to be like. Mainly because, I mean, Europe is in a bit of turmoil at the moment. But Mindark themselves are probably going to do relatively fine, just because of what their business model is like. They have a very good business model, so I think their financials will be pretty good. But you know, it all depends on what happens. Rapport has been pretty good the last few years. Cool. I mean, I don't read their financial reports. I probably should, considering this game is all about money. For the most part, this game is pretty much all about money. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Should be on the social in case people try to talk to me in that. Because I know there's going to be at least one of yous. There's going to be one of yous. Well, at least we're actually getting points now. Previously we weren't getting many points at all, so I'm quite happy that we're now getting points. So I'll probably have to stick it out in Category 3. Which is good. I don't mind Category 3. Category 3 is fine. Category 3 is okay. I'll have to replenish my ammo supply between now and Monday, I reckon. That way you guys can have a nice fun stream. Unless I don't stream Entropia Universe, you know. There's always that possibility as well. Because the good thing about streaming is I could just stream whatever I want to play. And if it's something you guys enjoy, then cool. If not, then, you know, at least there's still that interaction, so there's still a reason to kind of watch it. Or at least join in on the stream. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is at the end of the day. I will be looking at doing some Lost Relics streaming next week as well, because I haven't done much in Lost Relics for a little while, but I want to jump back in and give Lost Relics a good play. I've recently been playing a sort of a play-to-earn game called Immersus, which is really cool. I really like what Immersus is doing. They got some cool stuff going on. I think they're going to be opening up, like, adventuring and combat and stuff pretty soon with some mobs and stuff, which will be pretty cool. And yeah, you know, there's a couple of systems that they've now put in place where you can kind of, because Immersus is an NFT game, right? It's a blockchain game, and you know the corresponding NFTs, or the NFTs correspond to specific items in game that you utilize, right? But they've now allowed you to burn certain resources, pretty much destroy the NFT, to then get, I think they're called fate tokens, which you can then use to buy like equipment and a bunch of other shit, which is really cool. Ah, I just said the S word. Oh no. I said ship. I said ship. S-H-I-P. I think Lord Spade was out of the room. It's fine, guys. I said ship. Oh, no. Oh, no. I didn't mean it, Lord Spade. It just slipped out. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. Forgive me. Lord Spade just reaches into my wallet. It's like, well, I guess you don't need this anymore. Yoink. Put that $20 in the swear jar. But that's like 200 PED. Actually, it's Australian dollars, so that's like 13. That's like 130 PED. No, don't teleport, you not very nice word. Start only swears it will probably take off. Probably would. What are the ratings like? Oh yeah, pretty effing good. Oh, thank fuck for that. I can cuss again. Oh. At least I don't have to watch my language. It's always good. It's difficult sometimes, man. You clearly can't control it. Look, I can't control it in the same way that, I don't know. It's just now just a part of my vernacular. It's part of my vocabulary. It just is what it is. It just is what it is, and it can't be what it is not. And what it is not is wrong. You feel me? You get what you picking up what I'm putting down? We only got 85 points to go, and then we've finished the first one, which is good. Is it just me, or is this Halloween Mayhem shorter than normal? Like, I don't know about you, but like, it finishes on like, I think it finishes on like it's either the 7th or the 9th. I think it's the 7th. It just seems like it finishes so short. It's just natural Australian. It is very natural Australian to swear. It's just weird. And it's funny, you grow up with your parents saying, don't swear, while at the dinner table they're like, fuck this and fuck that. Like my mum, you know, once she did the whole wash your mouth out with soap kind of thing. And then I guess she gave up because she realized how hypocritical she was. Though you'd think washing a kid's mouth out with soap would have to be like... My thing just fucking spaz out. Eh. That's alright. The area you have tried to enter is currently unavailable. No, it's not. Good luck, everyone. Gonna make more lunch, and we'll probably switch game after. Alrighty, Rusty Roo. Man, I would love to get on the Hoff board. That would be dope as, though. It's probably not gonna happen. See ya, Rusty. All these boxes. Woohoo! Getting boxes. Which is good because, like, I am down 280 PED. 280, fucking hell. I don't even know if Mayhem is worth it, guys. I don't even know if it's fucking worth it. That is bullshit. I don't know, man. Did my stream randomly restart? Yeah, my stream went all fucking weird. What the hell? Hold up. What the hell happened there? No, it's still going. It's still fine. No, it's still going. It's still fine. That's weird, man. You lucky bugger. Torado coming out with like the 190 PED global. You in Annihilation 1. You prick. Good. Congrats, man. Lucky bastard. Good on him though. Good on him. It's going fine. I want to, man. It's just Mindark just... I don't know. They're just racist against Australians, I guess. Now I've got to eat some pills. Gotta pop some pills, bro. Yeah, might as well get some skill gains cranking. Skill gains will get this shit going. Might as well just chomp down a whole bunch of goodness. And we'll get like an extra 50% on critical damage. Man, I hope I get I hope I get a decent global. Because at the moment, as long as if I can get my ammo back up above like 300 or above, preferably above 400, I will be happy. But right now, in order to do that, I would need to get like a seriously good global, which I'm not gonna lie, I don't think it's gonna happen, guys. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think I'm gonna get screwed. Hardcore. I think I'm gonna get screwed pretty hardcore, man. That's right. After Mayhem's all done, I've got plans. I got me some good plans. I got 76 Mayhem tokens and I've got 24 strong boxes. It's not too bad. But a lot of that was from earlier. A lot of that was from earlier on today. I started this stream with like 60 something tokens and like, I don't know, 13, 14 boxes, something like that. But, you know, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It's just, it's all just, it's a waiting game at this point. It's all just a waiting game because I know the way the game works. And I know that, you know, eventually there is that swing. That's what gets people to stay. So I kind of just need to wait for that swing, but whether or not that swing will actually happen before I run out of ammunition, that's kind of the, you know, the $53 billion question. But at least I'm getting boxes. You know, at least I'm getting boxes. That's always a good thing. Come on, don't freeze on me. Don't be an asshole. And now it wants to be a prick. I did eat that 4% crit percentage thing, right? I did eat that 4%. Yeah, I did. Not seeing many more crits. There's one. Because, you know, the whole point behind it is to kill you guys faster. You feeling me? So the whole point behind it is to kill you faster. So, if you can at least, like, die quicker, that would be nice. That's right, 58 points until we start the next thingo. So, you know, it is what it is. How's everyone else doing? Everyone else doing pretty okay? Pretty alright? What about people post-stream? Have you guys, anyone get anything good while doing Mayhem? Or just hunting in general? Part of me is like, just switch over to category 1. You'll be able to kill more mobs. Thus, you'll be able to, you know, see those bigger loots a lot quicker. Won't have to heal as much either. I mean, I would be able to cycle more mobs. Maybe after I kill this boss, this wave's boss, I might drop down to category 1 and mow through a bunch of mobs on category 1. Because I'll be able to mow through a bunch of mobs. I mean like a bunch. Oh shit. Better heal up. Like, for me, I reckon Mayhem really only works if you're able to cycle through a shitload of mobs. So when you're in that kind of bit where you're able to kill enough to spawn the boss when the boss wants to come in, you know, that's good. But the ability to cycle through mobs is probably better. It's like when you're killing things like Exarosaurs in comparison to killing Ambulumaxes, right? Because one costs a bunch more to kill. You know, you're not going to see that 95% that often. You know, you're going to have to sit there and work through thousands of PED in order to see that, like, 95%. And I think it's the same with the Mayhem mobs. I think it's the same. You know, you got to be able to cycle through more mobs. So, I think after the boss comes around, we'll probably drop down to category 1. And we'll just take it from there, I guess. I mean, I do have 61 PED on the card that I could utilize to get more. Hey, there's 39 PED. I mean, not exactly the global that I was looking for, but I will take it nonetheless. Hey, we might actually see that swing soon. Who knows? I don't know, it's these sort... Okay, so people are unable to enter Mayhem instances, apparently. They're unable to enter Mayhem instances, apparently. Okay. So I should probably just stick here. But what if Mindark are doing stuff with it and something happens? I don't know. What do you guys think? I'll just stick it out. I'll just stick it out. I'll just chillax in Cat 3 for a little bit. I gotta kill the boss anyway, so it's all G. They reset points again, you swear to God. They better not reset points. If they reset points, I'm not doing Mayhem. That would absolutely piss me off. Because the points, like, the Annihilation, like, the whole point behind it is to, you know, do your, like, it's like the main mission. It's the whole point behind, like, the whole point is the point. So if they reset the points and reset your mission after you spend, you know, X amount of PED fucking doing it, I mean, I would be mightily pissed off. Ooh, crap. Big boy decided to crit me. What we're going to do is we're going to kill the cannibal, and then we're going to bounce out of this instance. And yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to kill the cannibal, then we're going to bounce out of the instance. We're going to see if we can hop into category 1. If we can't hop into category 1, then I don't know, we might as well just go around killing some small shit until, I don't know. We'll do something. We'll do something, and then we'll keep on. Then we'll try again. We'll see what happens. Kal Raham. Come on, buddy. And he gave me fuck and all. And I got no points out of him either, so I think it might be a little bit bugged. Alright, so we are now out of the... We have now left. First we'll see if we can hop into it. Nope, doesn't look like it. Does not look like it. Alright, well then. What should we do? I don't know. Yeah, I got no clue. I got no clue what I should do now then. Well, let's just bounce over to Camp Phoenix. That was weird. I don't know where your home is in game, dude. Let's see if moving spots. See if maybe. 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 Something tells me it's not going to load up. Something tells me there's something wrong. Okay, yeah, okay. Son of a bastard. Let's go and check out Bacon's house. You want me to go all the way the fuck out over here? No. I will not be going out there, kind sir. No. Die. Female. Old. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to exit out again, and I'm going to try to get back in again. Yeah, because the whole point of this is a Halloween stream, not a Halloween Mayhem stream, not a do whatever I want stream. So I'm just gonna see. You know? It's probably not gonna work out well for me. But that's fine. I can handle it. Come on. Don't be a wanker. It is currently offline for maintenance or upgrades. Okay. Well then. Okay. I wonder why that is. Says I can log in. Says I can launch. I'm gonna give it another crack. If it doesn't work out, then I'll probably jump into... Oh wait, no, it's loading up. It's loading up. It's loading up. Yeah, it's just an error. Just an error. Alright, it's loading up now. Should be A-OK. Alright. Now let's see if we can jump into Cat 1. Let's have a look-see. Let's at least give it a crack. See if we can get into Cat 1. It's probably not going to let me. It's probably going to be like, no. Nah, if it doesn't load out, then I'm probably just going to call it a stream. You know? If it doesn't go in, I might do just a couple of things, and then I'll probably just call it a stream. Yeah, nah, it didn't. It doesn't want to do the thing. Doesn't want to do the thing. Doesn't want to do the thing. It's a bit of a fuck, isn't it? Bit of a pain in the ass. Unless we just go off and hunt some Exarasaurs for a little while. Switch over to my corrosive. It does things, doesn't it? It does bad things to the soul. You know, let's just, while we're out here, we might as well just like hunt some of these guys. Actually, no, we will hunt the Exos. We will go and hunt some Exos. I'm just gonna refuel. So, you know, if anyone was specifically here just for the like anyone watching post stream just for the Halloween stuff, like for Mayhem, skip ahead in the video to see if I end up going back to it. If not, then, you know, feel free to time out now if you like. But for those of you that are watching live, you should stick around because, you know, I'm lonely. We're gonna go and kill some XROs. Slipney. Gonna use the Slipney. The Slipney. No, be lonely. Okay. I be lonely. I be lonely, it's fine. Exos are nice, but I did my entire discipline ship on them. Never again. I mean, you know, like when it comes to this game, you kind of just got to pick. Like you got to figure out a couple of mobs that you like hunting, and then you just got to like roll with them. You just got to keep going. You know? I prefer to hunt them down here. I'm not a big fan of Winter Park. I'm not a big fan of Winter Park at all. I'm not sure why, but I don't seem to get any like good luck at Winter Park. Though down here I just seem to, I don't know, things just seem to work better. You know what, first though, I'm gonna do a thing. Because I don't want to waste my uni ammo on these guys, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a thing. We're just gonna throw this in here. And we're gonna get 50 PD of synthetic. And we'll just roll from there. We'll just roll from there. And, in like, yeah, I'll see if I can get back into the Mayhem at some point, but, I mean, if I can't, then I can't, so, you know, it is what it is. Like I said, I highly doubt I'm gonna have the, I highly doubt I'm gonna have the funding to actually do Mayhem, like, in its entirety from, like, you know, all the way up to stage fucking whatever that is. I highly doubt it. You gonna hunt some comms? Combibos can be fun. Combibos are another one that I like to have like a lot of PED to hunt with. Just because they can also be a little bit more hit and miss. Where Exarosaurs, I think it's because they are an easy like newbie mob. They seem to like balance out of that 95% really quick. You know, they seem to balance out at the 95% real quick. Which is good. It's really good. You know? That was a good one. And it only costs around about 20 PEC to kill these guys, so kind of at a glance you can look and be like, oh yeah, I may, you know, I'm getting really good loots. So, yeah, it's good. Of course, I can also load up Loot Nanny as well. But I really can't be fucked loading up Loot Nanny at the moment. Because, you know, Mayhem, it's you could use a creature control pill and kill some ARC sweaters. Or AFK sweaters. No. I'm just going to kill some Exarosaurs. I'm just going to kill some Exaros. Because I might get lucky. I might get lucky, you never know. Oh yeah, it's always funny, but like... It's not really my kind of jam, though. That's more of a Lawspade thing. It's more of something that Lawspade does. He's a lot funnier when it, like, with that sort of shit than I am. Lawspade makes PvP stuff funny. I just don't. You know, I just don't. For one reason or another. Yay, so... Yeah, I'm just gonna move this shit down here, though. I'm just gonna move this stuff down here. Move that shit there. Oh no, I'm gonna be streaming other games, yeah. I'm gonna be streaming other games. I'm gonna be working out a little bit of a, like a schedule. Not a schedule. I guess you could say kind of a schedule. I'll just be streaming whatever I want to play at the time. You know, whether it's Entropia or Mountain Blade or Orcs Must Die. I mean, shit. Total War, World of Warcraft, Immersus, Lost Relics. Basically, whatever I want to play at the time. Whatever I pick on the night, and I'm like, yep, I want to play this. I mean, shit, it might even be something like Stardew Valley or Moonlighter. You never know. You just never know with this guy. Or Fallout 76, that's another one as well. You just never knew. So, you know, I'm planning on streaming other games as well. Not just Entropia. Mainly because I want to branch away from that concept of just being a Entropia channel. You're enjoying playing random games right now? It's good. It's a good change of pace. Hey Vietho, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. We are killing some Xaros because the thingy's bugged out. The Mayhem thing was all bugged out and I couldn't get into it. Borderlands 2 and Stardew. Oh, I love Borderlands. Paraspa and picked up Avon Colony and Space Engineers. There's a lot of good games. But yeah, I'm just gonna be streaming whatever I feel like playing that night. I've been watching your videos for tips on Entropia and it's helped me so much. Thank you. I just wanted to say that. Hey, thanks, mate. I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. You know, like, sadly there will be less Entropia videos in the future. At least until like Unreal, like the new Unreal stuff comes out. Like once the new system is like all up and doing next year, then I'll probably do new videos, fresh videos on everything, because they're probably going to change quite a bit about how you do things in the game. You know? At least I hope. You know, because the game itself is a bit stale when it comes to its gameplay aspect. So I wouldn't mind them, like, changing up some stuff. Unreal 5 will certainly be interesting for Entropia content creators and Entropia as a whole. I agree. I agree completely. And I saw, I've seen a couple of interesting things as well. Like with the whole crypto thing. I think because a lot of play to earn games are coming out, especially in the crypto stuff, I think the fact that you're now able to buy things with crypto through the online web store, it might encourage other people to let's take the whole Immersus thing, right? if I play Immersus, I can play Immersus and get the equivalent of, I don't know, like, let's say $5 a day from playing Immersus, just for funsies. If I can then translate that, like, if I can then transfer that into Entropia Universe, that would be really interesting, really cool. I can take what I've earned from someplace else and move it to not just Entropia, but other games that are connected to, like, that have, like, a blockchain. And I know Entropia Universe isn't a blockchain game. Before anyone in the comments is like, Entropia Universe isn't a blockchain game. I know, I'm not a retard, shut up. But having different ways to pay is always a cool thing, because there are always different ways to get that money, you know? Like, when Entropia Universe, when Mindark accepted PayPal, you know? That was awesome, because I just do surveys, throw survey money onto my PayPal account, and then throw that money straight into Entropia Universe. That was great. There was some, and that was when I was doing, that was before I started making any videos, so this was like when I was still hunting small mobs. Try Octopus group surveys. I make around 40 to 60 extra a month for 2-3 hours. Yeah. They guarantee $16.80 an hour, and it's effortless. Yeah, I've been looking at a bunch of that different stuff. Octopus group survey. I have no idea if they'll. I'll have to have a look at that one. I'll actually. Let me just nab that. Just want to have a look at that quickly. Oh yeah, it's .com.au. It's cool. Yeah, I'll just bookmark it and save it for later. I'll bookmark and save for later. They're legit. Yeah, Australian only, and they're legit. I'll have to check them out later. I'll check them out later on. I gotta scroll back down. Is Rocktropia better, or should I go back to Cali? I like the oil rig here, and swanting is easy. If you're a free-to-play player, or you're a very, very low depot player, Rocktropia is your best friend. And if you don't mind hunting small mobs, then Rocktropia is your best friend. It's essentially what I'm gonna be working with for like the next fucking however long, due to current economic problems in Australia. Yeah, Rocktropia is a good, really good. I'm actually going to be doing a stream of just how I play on Rocktropia. Yeah. And the good thing is you can do the Rocktropia stuff for like ridiculously cheap. And I mean like stupid cheap. Or completely for free. Like it's really, but Entropia's the Rocktropia, not Entropia. Rocktropia is where I'm gonna be holding up after, essentially after Mayhem is all sorted, all done and dusted. I'm fairly certain that's where I'm gonna be anyway. Yeah, pretty much all of my streams get saved, which I really like. all of my streams auto-save, so if I stream something, it will save as a video, which is another reason why I'm really going to enjoy streaming here on YouTube. Because, you know, on Twitch, I could stream on Twitch and then download the video and then upload it, or, you know, I can make VODs and things like that, but that was a good one. That was like 3, 4, that's about like, it's like 5 PED. Nice. I like that. But yeah, I could do all that on Twitch, but like on YouTube at least, it saves it. So I'm then able to, if I don't feel like recording anything, I can just fire up a stream, start playing whatever games, have some of you guys jump in if you wanted to jump in, and it just works out a lot better. For me, anyway. Both for my time and also for keeping content kind of going on the channel. Hey, some tier 2 componentos. Fantastic. Fantabulous. Some more Blazar fragments. I like that. And I mean, there are also ways, like I also have ways of doing things on Calypso that essentially allows me to be a quote-unquote free-to-play player without having the sweating grind and the fruit walking grind. There is sweating involved, but it's nowhere near as harsh as sweating every single mob. But yeah, you know, I'm going to be doing a big Rocktropia stream at some point, and it's going to be fun. That one's going to be fun. I wouldn't, like, if I have an entire day one day, I would love to do an entire day on Rocktropia. Just to show people that, hey, you can indeed just play for free on Rocktropia. How cool is that? But, you know, then you're always going to have the people that are like, oh, so you spent an hour and you made X amount of cents. It's like, no, bitch, I played for free for a few hours. Dumbass. So if I want to make money, if I want to make money at home on the computer, I'll just do surveys. Just do surveys. I listen to some music, I put on a TV show, whatever, and I just do surveys. I just don't have the guidance yet. That's the only reason I'm doing the swanting and picking up oil. Some really don't realize it adds up and you can be used to flip. Oh yeah, 100%, man. 100%. Absolutely 100%. Like, I'm gonna, like, at some point, like, when I do the stream, I'm gonna show people kind of what I do, because I've got essentially a massive stash. I got like a massive stash of the really cheap pistols from Hunt the Thing on Rocktropia. Just the cheap BLP pistol that uses the low grade ammunition. And what I do, whoa, what happened there? Hi. Mind Dark, what happened, bro? Did you spaz the fuck out? Oh, hi, man. What am I doing here? That was weird. That was fucking... Why am I back at Port Atlantis Mall? What the fuck? Do you guys see that shit? That just happened, yeah? Like, that legit just happened, yeah? They wanted to ruin me. Well, it is Mayhem after all. This is true. Okay. Apparently, Mind wants me to jump back into Mayhem for a little bit, so let's jump back. Let's jump into it, guys. Let's get back into Mayhem. Let's, like, fucking do it, guys. It's gonna be fucking great. I got my big boy gun. Let's just jump back in. I don't think they rolled back anything. I've still got all my points. You watch. I won't be able to fucking get into it now. You watch. So stupid. Now, while this loads, I'm going to say goodnight to my daughter. I'll be back. Oh yeah, I'm entered. I'm back. What's to betting, like, they're gonna do, like, the whole... You're gonna make back your money now because we fucked up the loophole. Strongbox on the web store, do they drop rings? They do drop rings, they just don't drop the seasonal rings. The ones on the websites just don't drop seasonal rings. They do have their own unique rings that come out, but that's like every so often. So yeah, they do have their own unique ring. Is it all balked still? I don't know. I don't know, man. I wasn't able to log in the Mayhem this morning. Was on last night. Yeah, the Mayhem's been kind of weird. It's been a bit funky. It's been a bit, like, odd. Like, I don't know what the fuck Mind Arc are doing, but it's just a bit funny at the moment, you know? And thank you very much, Bacon, for welcoming me back. I had to say goodnight to my daughter. My wife was trying to explain to her the concept of streaming, but she wasn't grasping it. So my wife showed her, and it's like, this. See? It's like watching Daddy record, but like, in person. Hey, we got some agility, cool. Just keep shooting. Looks like there's gonna be some funny stuff. Enjoyed my first time ever doing Mayhem since my levels are now good enough. Yeah, like Mayhem can be really fun, or it can be woefully disappointing. There is no in between. Like, it's either gonna be really fun or really disappointing. And so far for me, it's been pretty disappointing. But, you know, if I'm able to like crawl back to where I have a decent amount of like universal ammunition, I'll be a happy boy. You know, that was a 28 peta just before, so who knows? It might work out well. It might work out in my favor. So we'll probably continue on for a little while longer, I reckon. You know, there was a little bit of intermittence, the bit in between. There was a little bit of that bit in between where I wasn't doing of the Mayhem stuff. But now that we're in, cool. Now, I've no idea if I'm going to do Merry Mayhem this year or not. I'm still kind of tossing up between whether or not I want that heartache or not. Yeah, it's funny, right? Like Mayhem last year was quite good for me, quite fun. And I didn't really feel like I was losing anything. It just felt like I was staying at a steady break even, and then just getting some tokens and some boxes and shit. And it felt fun, right? But so far it's been... This year's been... This Mayhem in particular so far has been a little bit weird for me personally. But, I don't know. It's all just RNG at the end of the day. And I fully understand that it is just all RNG at the end of the day. Maybe it's more of a benefit for me being lower level. Maybe. The codexes are pretty cool. Like, not gonna lie, I like the fact that they've got... I like the codexes. Like, I'll be able to claim, like, 9ped 28 PEC on something at some point. It's good fun. No idea what I'm gonna put it on yet. I might see which one mostly corresponds to looter skill, and then I'll just grab that. That was fucking weird. The mobs in this Mayhem are just all sorts of balked. All sorts of fucked up. You know, I am curious about something. Don't mind me, I'm just testing out something. Hey, Astro Care Bear got a Annihilation zombie. Got like a decent amount. No, that's not too horrible. That's not that horrible. I just wanted to test it out. Just wanted to see, because at some point I'm going to be at some point in the future I want to get a higher level corrosive chip, like a corrosive attack nano chip. But yeah, there's one I'm grinding right now, 1.3 pet in athletics. Ooh, that would be a good one. That'd be a nice one. Get some of them athletic skills cranking. I've only got one more rank of anything until I can claim another one of these. I'll probably throw it into Psyche if I'm 100% honest. At my level, that would be very beneficial. Oh, it would be. Yeah, just letting Astro know that there's a repair terminal. Which, you know, is good. I like the fact that they have repair terminals. I understand it helps with evade and run speed. Yeah, I do believe it does help. I do believe. Hey, we got some more points. We've only got like 16 left to go before we finish at least the first one. Which is nice. Then I can finally put this to bed. Well, not put it to bed, but you know, I could be, you know, at least happy that I made the first one. As long as I can get one of these done a day, I'll be happy, but I don't know if my PED will last out to finish it all, because I really want those horns. I really want to get those horns, and the codex would be very good as well. So as long as I can get to this one, I'll be happy. But of course, I'd like to get to these ones as well for like the stamina and all that good shit. I would like to. Good night, Mayhem. Sleep well. Good night, Mayhem. Sleep well. I don't understand. It's the horns I want. Yeah, the horns are what I want. Horns are cool. Getting some codex is also good. Getting a hefty chunk in codex. Don't really care for the mask. Yeah, the mask's a bit meh. You know, I'm not... If it gave you something... I really hate that these things don't give you some kind of passive buff. Like, how cool would that be? Make the buffs a little bit better each one. Like, make Regolite the one that has, like, the best buff, but, you know. But in reality, they're just kind of... I don't know, they're a bit piss poor in my opinion. They're a bit piss poor. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I need some good loots. That's what I need. I need some good lootins. Some good lootons. I need 5 points. Come on. Ah, don't lag out, you bastard. Don't do that. I'm getting a good like stream of like agility points, which is nice. How much has my agility gone up? Oh, I can't actually see it. Oh yeah, thanks Mindark. Don't let me actually track my skills. Oh yeah, yeah. I'll complain about some. I'll complain about aspects, but I loved this game to get like to death. It is my favorite game. Well, one of. It is one of my favorite games. It is my favorite MMO by far, just due to the uniqueness that it has. It is a very, very unique game, in my opinion. And just factual, it's just very unique, and I love it. Oh yeah, like if they took the real money out of the picture, and it was like a free-to-play game with like a cash shop, but it's this sci-fi game with like RuneScape level-esque leveling, like leveling system, I'd fucking be all about it. I'd still play it. I'd be all about it. Because, I mean, if you think about it, right, if you were to take RuneScape and instead of it have gold, give it, you know, instead of the way that the gold works in it, you know, have it work like PED, it's pretty much going to be, it's basically going to be fantasy version of Entropia, you know? I mean, other games have a subscription, so I don't see the difference. There isn't much difference, really. You know? Like, if I wanted to spend 20 bucks on a subscription, I'd much rather put it into here, you know? I did about 5 hours last night at L1 and L2, got 9 strong boxes, 50 tokens, and ended with around the same ammo as I started. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. Hey, there we go. Thank you very much for the global, Mindark. We're slowly clawing our way back up. Slowly but surely clawing our way back up. Which I appreciate. Elder Scrolls Online, Fallout 76, Star Wars The Old Republic, and WoW all have paid subscriptions. They do. RuneScape also has a paid subscription. It has its members thing, which gives you access to, you know, extra stuff. And we just got our thing. We got some universal ammunition, Halloween candy box, which is cool. Run speed, reload speed, critical chance. Only for 20 minutes. That's shit. But I guess, you know, you do get 5 of them, so I guess, you know, It's fine. It's fine. I won't complain. But we got a good chunk of, we got 53 Mayhem tokens from that, which is cool. Alright, we need to... Okay, we'll kill this guy first, and then we'll chow down on some pills. Consume. Take the crit pill. Shove it in your face hole. Take the Devastim and shove it in your face hole. Thank you for the grats, guys. I like the congratulations. It's always a good thing. I like the Ares ring. I just got having that buff all the time. It is really good, isn't it? I want to get the Ares ring, but I really want to get an Ares ring. Like, just so I've got the buff constantly, you know? Because then all of a sudden, like, a lower efficiency gun seems like lower efficiency as in like lower damage per peck seems a little bit more better. Hey, that's all good, man. I understood where you were coming from. I like your funny words, Magic Man. Oh, mutant loot is going up, which is going up at a, relatively decent pace, which I enjoy. Come on. Let's get some more. Time flying to Argos fast with bourbon. Oh yeah, bourbon helps with like a lot of time stuff. So my only concern is that I got Halloween creature challenge rank upgrades and an attribute upgrade, but I didn't see the challenge rank in any codex area. Where is it for you? Hey, another global! Oh, we're scratching our way back, boys and girls. We are scratching our way back. We are scratching our way back, thank fuck. It's on... Yeah, you can only see it on Cali. You can only see it on Cali. And then it's just under Halloween creatures. Oh, man. Yeah, you gotta be on Cali to see it. Thank you for the grats, guys. It makes me very happy that I'm clawing my way back. Means I haven't lost yet. It is very annoying that you can't see it. Because, I mean, if you have a look, you have the option to change. Like, you got the Calypso. They've got this thing up here where you should be able to pick, but they don't let you pick other planets. It's so fucking dumb. Hey, we got another 50 points. That's always nice. I always appreciate that. And thanks for the info this morning. That's no problem, man. We're all about sharing information here. Sharing our knowledge is what makes the world go around at the end of the day. I have acid. It looks so cool. For those that don't know, they updated the graphics of the, I think it was the Krell to this, which looks horrifying. But they also updated the Subakuma hatchlings from that, or the Subakumas from the weird like ground crawling thing to this monstrosity. It is so good. It is so cool. Like 10 out of 10. I appreciate any good loots while I was gone. I got 2 globals. I got one global was like 80 something and the other global was like 75. So I'm now back above 300, which is good. I would like to be back above 400, but we can't always get what we want. We cannot always get what we want, so you gotta put up with stuff. And welcome back, Rust Bucket. I didn't even know you were gone. Didn't even know you were gone. 20... What was that, like 24? It's always nice. Slowly clawing our way back up. We're getting there, we're fucking getting there. You weren't watching your screen and you almost smashed into a space station. That is hilarious. That is classic Midnight Bacon right there, folks. My friend and fellow Australian Midnight Bacon crashing into spaceships. Yeah, Category 1 is good. Like, Category 1 just seems to work better for me than anything else. I don't know why. Every single time I go into a Mayhem, Category 1 is always the best one for me. In terms of, like, loot. In terms of loot, it is the best one for me, and I have no idea why. No idea why. Points, it can be a little bit iffy. But, I mean... You could do it, like, if you're on every day, like, at least with silver, I can still do it, like, do silver with Category 1 if I'm giving it the old college try. Category 1 is the only one I could do economical. Yeah, Category 1 is the only one that I look at and go, I can cycle through a lot of mobs. Looking forward to being higher skilled so I can play next year's Mayhem. Next year's Mayhem is going to be good for me, I reckon. Like, next year's Halloween Mayhem is going to be pretty good. Other cats, I'm burning ammo and decay. Yeah. It's funny, right? I think there's like a... What would you call it? There's a ratio, right, to time spent, like time and money spent and mobs killed. And I think, you know, if you're spending more PED, right, then you want your time spent to go down and you want your, like, amount killed to be relative, right? But, like, Category 1 is the best for me, but it seems like I should be doing twice the amount of damage that I am right now to go into Category 3 and 4 comfortably, you know? Which is just weird. So I'm hoping next Halloween Mayhem, I'm hoping I'll be able to go into Category 5 comfortably. That's kind of the hope, but ammo decay plus ammo burn would be costly. Yeah, it would be. It would be pretty costly. That's why I like the fact that I'm able to take down most of these guys before they do too many hits on me, you know? I like that. It makes me happy. Ooh, I would like to, this time next year, I would like to have a few certain items on my person for Halloween Mayhem, but, I don't know. It all depends on how the economy goes between now and then. Because the economy is an absolute pain in the arse, mate. Absolute pain in the ass at the moment. Makes things difficult. But at least I think the good thing is I know that I can play the game for free. Like I know that I'll be able to play the game for free. If I didn't want to spend any money on like in-game items or on ammunition, and I just wanted to like invest, like I could, and then play for free with some of the methods that I've got. And it's good. You know, I'd play for free and make PED. It's always a good time, you know? That's why I'm glad I kept my job. Yeah, man, I've been applying for work, and right now I'm kind of just stuck applying for Coles and Woolies. That's pretty much what I'm stuck with in SA. Because as you guys know, I don't drive due to my Tourette syndrome. Not because I couldn't, because there's no medical documentation stating that I can't drive legally, but it's just out of fear of having an accident due to a head tick. That's kind of why I don't. Because if I'm worried about it, then my nerves are heightened, which makes me tick. So it's just not a good idea. It's not smart. It's a really fucking dumb idea for me to drive. So a lot of places do the whole need to have your license. Well, I can't do that then. So I'm kind of just stuck with retail work at like, you know, Coles, Woolworths. That's rough, man, but very responsible. It is rough. But I mean, it's only rough for everyone else. It's not rough for me. Cause, you know, I mean, fuck, I live in the metro area, I can catch a bus pretty much wherever the fuck I like. You know, I can catch a bus to wherever the hell I like, pretty much. And there's nothing stopping me from getting to any of these workplaces. But it's just, they're like, no, we want you to have a license. It's like, well, I don't have one. But I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, the mainland has decent public transport at least. You said mainland. Are you from Tasmania or are you from Kangaroo Island? Tassie. Yeah, figured. I had a feeling it would be Tassie. Where public transport is hot garbage. Yeah, I mean... I've never been there, so I can't say, but you live there, so I guess you can say. I mean, I could go to Max once and play for pretty cheap and have fun, but with my job, I can't afford to hunt and PvP. Yeah. It can be a bit shitty sometimes. It can be a bit shitty sometimes. I don't even see what we got with that big fella. Are we still yeah, we're still above 300 PED worth of uni ammo. That's good. But yeah, so I don't drive out of just pure responsibility. But, you know, while I'm in between jobs, then I guess I just kind of chill. I'd make sure that my house is in order, that my yard is in order. I do whatever work I can do online. And then I just chill. You know, it's not bad. It's not bad. I try to do whatever work I can do at home. So I'm not under any mental strain, which is always good. Probably the worst thing about not having work is like that mental strain of feeling you don't have, like you're not worth anything because no one wants you. That's very responsible, Law Spade. You got the ADHD and you just and you end up not paying attention, so you just don't do it. That's a very smart idea. It's a very smart idea, and it's a good thing. Like, if people recognize, like, people don't understand how fucking dangerous cars are. Right? They're so fucking dangerous. You're bipolar but okay driving though. That's good. Not that you're bipolar, but the fact that you can drive. Like, it's safe for you to drive. I mean, it's not safe for anyone to drive, to be honest. Driving is a very dangerous activity. You could be the safest driver in the world, but all you need is one unsafe cunt to kill you. That's all it takes. Whether it's a truckie on ice, because he or she is forced to work, like, 38 hours straight driving a truck, and they just don't see you. Or, you know, someone doing doughies in a fucking parking lot, and then you pull in, and then they try to speed out, and they just smack into you. Drivers are scary, man. Plenty of idiot drivers around, too. Oh, yeah, man. Driving is dangerous. That's why I let someone else do it. Someone else can drive, I'll walk. You know? Someone else can drive, and if I can't get them to drive, then I'll walk. And when I say someone else to drive, I mean like a train or a bus. Sometimes a taxi. I never do Ubers though. I guess it just hit me. I burned through a 130 ped amp last night, which I probably should not have used. A 130 ped amp? What amp was that one? Like a... Yeah, what amp was that one, man? Like a 60? Like a 60B? I've got these 45Bs just so I can also get some skills while I'm doing it. Nice sunny day or something like that. Yeah, walking, like, is good. Nice sunny days, going for a walk, it's always nice. And I'm blessed to be in a really good area where, like, I'm within reach of a lot of stuff and there's not a lot of crime, like, at all. Like, I feel safe walking around the streets. going to places, you know? So it's pretty good. Getting these boxes. 31. 31. I'm gonna be 30 years old next year. I'm gonna be 30. I don't like that. Just remembered. I'm gonna be 30. I'm crazy I went from Ark to Cali back to Ark just to pick up my rig. Your ring. You left your ring on Ark? Or you left your ring on Cali? Law Spade's gonna be 40 in December. Cool. An E-Amp 11. I'm 40. Acid's 43. Acid's an old man. Nah, we're all fucking getting on in years. Sorry, Acid. Hey, Daniel! Welcome to the stream, man. You turned 30 2 weeks ago? Fantastic. Oh, you got an E-Amp 15. Oh, yeah. Oh, you bought it from the Cali auction on... You bought it from the Cali auction on Ark. Why didn't you just get it delivered? Like, 12-hour deliver. For like 2 PED. I just would have gotten it delivered, like, the 12-hour delivery. Set it going when I, like, just before I log off, and then when I log back in the next day, it's there. It's what I always do. Because bipolar. I don't think bipolar does that. I think that's another underlying thing. Bipolar is a mood thing. I think that's more like an ADD kind of thing. Which a lot of people with ADD also have bipolar disorder, so kind of goes hand in hand. But then again, I'm not really well versed in wedding builds anxiety, which affects my mood. That's why you do it before you go to bed. You do it before you go to bed. So you set it going, you go to bed, then that way you know that when you wake up, you're going to have it there. Because I get mad anxiety as well. I get mad anxiety. And not, you know, it's typical of non-neurotypical people. Then I don't sleep. See, now I just need to trust that that's actually something that happens to you. You know, because I try to... Like, here's the thing, right? Like, there are ways around... Like, not ways around stuff, but, like, you give something... Like, with the... Let's say with the ring, right? I've had plenty of friends that will do... Oh, I did this, so I had to do this, this, and this. And then I'd say... Well, you know, next time just do this. And then they'll give an excuse. And then they'll give another excuse. And then it's sort of like just a way for me to be wrong. When I'm just giving advice. But then again, I'm generally wrong about most things, so... It's not too big of a deal. But yeah, next time just have it shipped. Or get it shipped instantly. Spend like the 6 PED. Because the 6 PED is instant. And it's only an extra 4 PED from the 2 PED delivery. But then again, just traveling to and from is a bit cheaper. I don't give good advice, I just share knowledge. Trust me, when it comes to advice, like actual advice, I don't give good advice, I just share knowledge. Because when it comes to advice, advice is literally just what one person thinks another person should do. Based on their own thoughts, right? Like, that's why, like, I don't give advice, I just share knowledge. Any quote-unquote advice that I give anyone is generally something that has a predictable outcome. You know, if someone was to turn around and say, "Hey Scott, do you think I should go swimming in this creek with crocodiles?" I would advise against that. My advice would be no, don't swim in the creek with the crocodiles. But then that's just a judgment based off of knowledge. There are crocodiles. Crocodiles eat people. It's a very stupid idea. And like, it's funny, right? You have a lot of these quote-unquote gurus. I would say go for it. Yeah, but then that's just a bit of schadenfreude, you know? But that's good advice. It might not be good advice for them. Because here's another thing. No one will tell you everything about why they're asking, right? Because again, it comes down to a lot of people will ask for advice, but they'll do the complete opposite just to prove you wrong, right? There are so many people that will be like, "Do you think I should do this?" And then you say, "No, that's probably not a good idea." And then they'll do, "Oh, I'm going to do it anyway just to see what happens," right? And let's say the creek is like 12 feet across. The dumbass dives in. One of two things will happen. They'll either get eaten by a crocodile, or they won't get eaten by a crocodile, right? And if they swim across and they don't get eaten by the crocodile after you had said, "That's not a good idea because there's crocodiles," they can then do the whole, "See? I was fine." Just because it worked out that one time doesn't mean that swimming with the crocodiles is a good idea. That's why I never give people advice. I just give people information and they do with as they fucking please. You know? Because people by nature are very self-driven. Made it back with 0.05 pack of oil. At least you made it back, man. At least you made it back. I'm the man. Sometimes. And there's also like other people that will... And I see this a lot on social media. I see the woe is me people. They'll put up the, I just can't put up with it anymore. I can't take it anymore. Or, you know, why is life so hard? Blah, blah, blah. And then you'll be like, "Oh, what's wrong?" "Oh, never mind." Or Lord forbid you actually message them. Right? And they're like, "Oh, this. And then you retort with, "Well, you could try this, or this, you know. But I hope you feel better." And then it's just a tirade of, "Oh, well, I've done this, I've done that, I don't want to do this because of X, Y, and Z." And it's like, well, if you don't want advice, then shut the fuck up. Like, if you don't want people to offer you their thoughts on something, then shut up. Leave all of that stuff for therapy. You know? I mean, I might sound like a bit of an asshole when it comes to that stuff, but like, the amount of friends that I've had over the years do the whole, I'm planning on, like, you know, I feel like, you know, deleting myself from existence sort of thing. And then you learn that it was just an attention-seeking thing. And then it just really hits a chord with me, and I'm like, no. That's not something that you do, because you making other people worry about you is not going to fix your problems. Right? And a lot of the times, the people that actually, you know, do want to, you know, self-delete, generally don't tell people about it, because they don't want the attention. They don't want the attention for it. You know, I know that from not personal experience, but experiences with friends of mine. I don't know. It's been a rough couple of months. That's why I haven't uploaded anything. It's been a rough couple of months. Yeah, no warning signs at all. Yeah, no warning signs at all, and, you know, they're here 1 minute, they're gone the next. I don't know. That's why I say, like, that's why I say I hate the woe is me people on social media. They do it for attention. I don't know, it just really pisses me off. How are we doing? Are we still above the 300? We're still above the 300. Can we get above the 400? Come on! We can do it! Above the 400! Come on! One small global of $1 million. Come on. My daddy Mindark gave me a small loan of 1 million ped. Then look at me now, 15 years later, and I've got all of the ped. You then have to wonder why all this stuff is so prevalent in society now and getting worse. Yeah, it is weird. The thing that I find weird, right, is you've got all these things to help people, but it just seems to be getting worse. And I personally think it's because we lock ourselves inside of it's our lifestyle. I think it's because we literally put ourselves into like a box. Getting an all-time high that high would be quite lovely in these times. Oh, it would be. If I got 1 million ped, I would share it with everyone. I would share it with everyone in the diabolical dominion. I would share it. Yeah, it's 100% our lifestyle. You're 100% right, Bacon, because think about it, right? What happens to animals if they're locked in a cage? Like, if they're in a box, in a cage. They slowly get depressed, they get sad, and they just mentally, they disconnect. What happens to prisoners? Same thing. There's a reason why mental health issues in prisons are so fucking huge. But if we were to grab our outside life, outside of, you know, prisons and stuff like that, you go back, you know, we used to spend a lot of our time outside. We would go out, we would do a lot of stuff. How's it going? Be careful. I've done Mayhem before. It's all good. I know what I'm getting into. Welcome to the stream, Raul? Raul Fernandez? I hope I said that right. Our minds were not meant to be connected to information all the time. Work follows us home. We don't truly escape. I believe contributing factor also is pollution, all the plastic chemicals, but yeah, our lifestyles are the main cause, I think. Yeah. I knew it was a Spanish name. I was just trying to remember how to pronounce Raul. You know, if I pronounced it fine, that's fine. I'm glad. But yeah, it is very much, it's a blend of so many different things. Like, and that's the thing. The only box we're really meant to be in is our home, right? So, come to our home, it's a box. This is where we sleep, it's safe. It is our cave. Cool. When we go to work, we get out of our box to go into a smaller box which moves on its own, so we don't even get physical exercise. We then take that small box to another big box that we go inside of with fluorescent lighting and all of this different shit to do in what our brain says is pointless activities, because we're not hunting, we're not fishing, we're not gathering, we're not being creative, we're not being constructive, none of this stuff. We're just stacking shelves or doing data entry shit or whatever, right? We're not really doing anything. And then we get all for a monetary thing that we then get. And then we don't have to go out and hunt for our food, we just buy it from a shop, which is good. But then we take the metal box back home to our cave, which is our own box, and then we spend a lot of the time with our faces in another box. And I'm not talking about that good kind of box that my wife has. I'm talking about, like, phones and computers and televisions and shit. Like, I always feel a lot more recharged. Just find a job that you enjoy doing if you can. Yeah. And that's the thing. You need to find a job that you're not depressed with. But then you got to find ways to not just be depressed in general. And, you know, like, a lot of people that will use video games as that sort of escape. That's what I do. I use video games, I use TV shows, movies, and stuff like that, but I'll also go fishing, and I'll go outside, I'll go for walks, all that good stuff. But a lot of people, you know, and I think it's even worse these days with social media, because as Bacon said, our lives, our outside life bleeds into our online life, and we just can't disconnect, you know? We cannot disconnect. Literally everything follows us. Literally the only reason why I still have Facebook is because of one friend. One friend. But I don't go on Facebook anymore. Facebook is shit. I barely go on Twitter. I haven't used Tumblr in years. I don't think anyone's used Tumblr in years. You know, I just don't like social media stuff. I like YouTube and I like Twitch. But that's just... But I like them in the same way I like, you know, going to the local club, you know. I love my work, I love what I do, but it's ruined by toxic management. Yeah. Yeah, you can have a good thing going, but if the people are around you are pieces of shit, then they're absolute then it just makes things too unbearable. I left Facebook and Twitter 5 years ago, and good riddance. Good on you, man. Good on you. Raul's got the right sort of way of doing things. Fucking ditch all that shit. My laser sniper's going up a good amount. I'm happy about that. Social media isn't exactly great for people's mental health either. Nah, social media is a fucking nightmare for people's mental health. Like, I swear. No one should be that connected all the fucking time. No one. And you know what I'm fucking sick of seeing? You know what I'm absolutely sick to death of seeing on YouTube and everywhere else? The stupid little ads, and I say little ads, they're actually like 14 minutes long, of like pricks like Matthew Lepre and everyone else that does the stupid like e-commerce crap, right? Everyone understands that you can do e-commerce stuff. If you wanted to set up an online store with drop shipping, you can do that, right? Costs fuck all to do. You can do that. If you wanted. If I wanted to set up like a little fishing-adventure shop online, I could do that. It's cool. I could do that. But what I fucking hate is people that are like, buy my program because look at this guy, Fez. Wow, Fez, what a story. He was working at Starbucks, but now he earns $100,000 a month. Like, people that don't even buy their own shit because, like, it's I always use fishing analogies. When there's too many fishermen at the pond, eventually you're going to run out of fucking fish. Right? So the whole e-commerce thing, their whole e-commerce thing is you buying their program. You buy their program, and maybe, if you're lucky, you might, maybe, make a living. Maybe. But you're probably not gonna. All you're doing is giving them money to tell you how to do drop shipping. Which you can just Google, you can just Google it. You can just Google drop shipping. You don't even have to do web design these days. You can literally just go on like WordPress or fucking Squarespace or Facebook Marketplace or some shit like that, and set up a stupid shop with stupid things that you can have drop shipped, and then just do it like that. So I want to buy this, please. No problem. I'll go on to fucking AliExpress or whatever the hell it's called, and I'll grab the thing that you want. I'll take your money. I'll buy the thingy, have it shipped to you, you know, and I make a little bit of a profit because I set it for $5 plus $2 delivery when it's only $1 and $2 delivery, so I make a $4 profit on your shitty little keychain that you wanted to get, all because it had fucking butterflies and little hippos and shit on it. I really hate those people. Not the people that get like butterflies and hippos on keychains. Those people are pretty cool. No, I mean the people that are taking advantage of the massive recession right now to be like, you can make $1 billion. You just gotta buy my program. Fuck you. Rant done. Sorry about that. Got into a little bit of a tirade. Sorry. My apologies to anyone listening. I'm just very passionate about people. I'm just very passionate about, you know, I just don't like seeing people getting taken advantage of. I wonder if they're going to do UBI. What's UBI? There's one banner. There's one banner's better give good loot. Hey, I'll have my fingers crossed for you, man. UBI, Universal Basic Income. I mean, would that be a good idea though? Like, I know the concept of universal basic income is that everyone gets an income. Everyone at least gets the right to live and all that sort of shit, no matter who they are. You know, like a base income, and then if you want more money, you have to work. I understand that sort of preface. Oh, it will cause a fuck ton of inflation. Hell yeah, it would. Because they'll just adjust it. That's all they'll do. If like a universal basic income comes out, Natalie. Look at me. I don't know how that would scare your girl, but you know. I guess I do have a pretty scary voice, so you know, me saying, you know, Viet Natalie, or Natalie, Viet Natalie, or whatever. Though you scared the shit out of her. Yay! I scared the shit out of someone. It's always fun. Yeah, I know. We've already got something like that. It's called Job Seeker. It's called welfare. No, I think the whole idea of universal basic income is that you don't have to work if you don't want to work, but if you want extra money, you have to work. Like, it's not enough money to, like, get a house or, like, pay for, like, video games or luxuries or shit like that, but it's, like, enough to pay for rent and food and utilities, that sort of shit. Like, if you want to buy commercial stuff, you then need to work to get that commercial stuff. But yeah, it would cause a shitload of inflation because they'll just put everything up. Come back here. Naughty zombie. Law Spade. Bacon has hairspray. I appreciate that I scared the shit out of your girlfriend, Viet Ho? I don't do makeup. I only do hair and body sculpting. I don't do makeup. And we're below 300 again. God damn it. You know, I would like that Halloween Mayhem boss was literally a different mob. It would be better. Like, a lot of the times they are different mobs, right? Like, with the Easter robots, you got, like, the standard drones, and then you got, like, it comes in and it's like a fucking, I don't know, like a warrior or some shit. Or an eviscerator. Some crap like that. And I think with the Merry Mayhem, you have the Dykabas, and then you have the... Where is it? And you have the Dykabas, and then you got this... You got... No, not that one. No, not that one either. Not that one either. This stupid thing. The Nerefuliphunt. Whatever the fuck it is. The one with the eyes here and the mouth there. Oh, it just looks like a weird, hairy penis. Socialists mostly behind that idea would say you don't need to worry about inflation because there would be no private companies. Yeah, well, when there's no private companies, there's no want for someone to work, so it kind of ruins everything. Like, the problem is, like, you can't have things both ways. Like, the main thing that affects people these days is the fact that, like, you need to buy a house, and you generally need to buy that house from some other motherfucker. And in order to get that house, you tend to need to spend a shitload of money that people just don't have. Or you live in a house that someone else already owns, but you pay them a shitload of money to live in that house, but you don't actually own that house. And they can throw you out whenever they like. See, in my opinion, and now this is just my opinion, if you are a citizen, right, if you are a citizen, when you turn 18, you should be given a house. A house that is given to you by the state to then live in until the day that you die. Or until you marry someone and then you live in their house. Like, you then upgrade to a family-sized house, right? So instead of a unit size with like a bedroom and a lounge room and a bathroom and a kitchen, you then upgrade to a 3-bedroom house for the ideas of baby making and having a family and all that sort of shit. But you pay, then you just pay your standard, you pay your electricity and you pay your gas and you pay your water, right? But then taxes should be the thing that goes towards building houses, and there shouldn't be any land tax because the land was already there, right? The land was already fucking there. The council didn't magic up the land. Well, the idea would be homes, cars, and private property would be provided by the state. In other words, no, not that. Essentially, you would, your cars, you would still own your cars and all that sort of stuff. But the actual, the property would be yours, right? The property itself would be yours. And then if you pass away, like if you've got family members and all that sort of stuff, then family members would be the one to then, like, let's say, it would basically be put on hold, as it were, until the next member of your family can move in. Or you have it until you're dead. And if you have family that are inside of that house living with you, it will just defunct to them. But you don't pay for it. If that makes sense. So, think of it this way. The government builds a house. Like, let's say a government builds a 3-bedroom house, right? So the government builds has a 3-bedroom house built. Hey, 158 ped global. Nice one, Russ. Nice one. Very cool. So let's say you have a 3-bedroom house that is built by the government. You and your partner move into said house, and then you have kids. So, you have kids. And then let's say you pass away. Then the house would move on to, it would automatically defunct to your children, right? Or your next of kin, or whatever. Whatever next of kin needs to live in that house will live in that house. But if you and your partner are elderly or whatever, and all of your kids have moved out of home, whoever is the last one to die Like, after the last member of that household passes away, the house then gets cleaned up, reprocessed for the next family, sort of thing. And that family could be your family, you know, your grandchildren or whatever, you just don't know. But you wouldn't actually own the house. Like, you don't have to pay for the house, right? And that house cannot be taken away from you. That's the only way that it can work, is if the house itself cannot be taken away from you. There's no inspections, the house isn't taken away from you. Nothing like that. But that's like, there's like 15 different stuff, right? 15 different ways that could go wrong, right? Not bad. Paint can blue 1.5 ped. Hey, not bad. Blue paint can's always a good one. Well, I'm probably gonna be ending the stream pretty soon. I've actually streamed an hour longer than I was planning on. Let's see. Yeah, I'm probably gonna I'll wait until my pills here have run out, which is about 15 minutes. And then I'll call it for me. Personally, I would prefer real life to be more like Entropia Universe. You know, I would like real life to be more like, I don't know, more like, you know, more like any fantasy game, you know. Real life being like Entropia Universe would be interesting. I mean, you could just walk around looking for fruit. Keep it going like Green Toker and Sleep Stream. No. Yes, Stardew Valley. Can you imagine that? Like, I would love to have a farm where I just put shit into, like, a box. And then the mayor comes by and is like, oh, here's the gold that you made from today. Thanks. I'm gonna go back to fishing. I would literally spend the rest of my life fishing. I put some fish into the thing. I put some fish into the box. And then I eat the other fish. And then I grow a whole bunch of parsnips. I love Stardew Valley. How about we do a Stardew Valley stream next week? I'm all for it. I'm gonna do a Stardew Valley stream next week. Another 147 global, what the fuck? Rust, you must be, like, just on cloud 9 with all these globals at the moment. Absolute bussin'. Do a Stardew Valley stream next week? Hell yeah, I'm down for it. I love Stardew Valley, man. Stardew Valley is fucking great. I love it. Stardew stream. Stardew stream. $28.25 PED. Thank you very much. I'm still below the 300 mark. I need a global, please. Please and thank you, kind sir. I need a global. Please'ms. Thank yous. I want it. I would invest in a small house. I like small houses. If I got a massive, this was ages ago, but yeah, I'd invest it. If I had a massive hoff, I'd get a, yeah. Hey, we got 500 points. Fuck yeah, man. See, this is what I'm saying. Category 1 is fine for silver. Nothing wrong with it at all. Take the rest of my MG. Your MG? Take the rest of my MG. MG. Multigrain. Massive giraffe. Ah. Oh, it says RNG. From here, it looked like fucking MG. It's like 2 feet away from my eyes and it looks like MG. RNG. Yeah, RNG. Here I was thinking it said fucking MG. Oh, take my MSG and go. I'll love your RNG, buddy. I feel I needs it at the momento. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna wait around for the next boss. Which will probably only need one of these 20-minute ones. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna continue on until we get until I take down the next boss, and then we'll call it a stream. And then I'll be streaming again on Monday, so not tomorrow, not the next day, but the day after, because today is Friday for me. Today is Friday. Tomorrow's Saturday. And who knows, I might get, like, in that 10-20 minutes of this, I might actually, score something good. I might get a decent global or something. I just want to, like, get around that 95% sort of mark. Even 80%, I'll take 80%. Doesn't need to be 95, I'll take 80, 85, something like that. Or even just more points. Enjoy the grind. The grind is definitely there. I like the grind. The grind is always fun. Right now I'm all about just getting tokens and boxes. Tokens and boxes. Tokens and boxes. And also getting some levels up and getting some skills up and stuff. It's always a good thing. Getting skills. Getting skills to pay the ped card bills, man. It's good shit. And we're getting some output amplifier components as well, which is really good. 8 ped 40. You need those for damage enhancers, don't you? Fairly certain you need them for damage enhancers. I'm almost certain of it. Enhancers. Yeah, output amplifier component, that, and socket 1 component, empty enhancer component, pyrite, and nova fragments. Easy peasy. I could totally make some. I mean, I'd need the pyrite, but like I could totally make some. Probably. So how much does it... Oh yeah, no, I'll be able to do all this between now and the end of Mayhem. As long as I've got the PED for it. As long as I've got the ammunition for it, I should be A-okay. Should be A-okay. Hopefully. You know, these daily... These chunky dailies work quite well with the amps. They work very well with the amps. I'm gonna have to make sure I continue doing all my dailies to get the tokens. Oh, we got 10 points before. Cool. We're slowly racking them all up. We're slowly racking them up. It's going to be good. What's the next thing that I'm going to be getting? Hefty increase in codex for Halloween creatures. Alright, cool. I'm down for that. And where am I at right now with the Halloweenies? 58.2. Okay, it's not bad. I'll have to figure out what I want to put my skills into. Because at the moment I got no clue. Probably either looting skill or evader skills. Something like that. Which would be... which would that be? I don't know. I'll figure it out later on. I'll have to figure it out later. I'm gonna be dipping back below the 200 mark soon. I don't like dipping below the 200s. Come on, stop freaking spazzing out on me. Come on. There we go. And then, yeah, we'll wait until the next boss shows up, and then once we've killed the boss, we'll call it a stream. And then Monday will probably be another Entropia stream. Tuesday, though, I'm probably going to stream Stardew Valley. I would stream Stardew Valley on the Monday, but I think Entropia would be a better one. Unless I do Stardew on the Monday and then Entropia on the Tuesday, sort of spread out my views. Because, you know, Stardew is a little bit more niche, so I probably won't get as many views as the Entropia. Not niche, but like I don't have too much of a viewership for Stardew Valley. A couple of you guys like it. I mean, I really like it. I'll just figure out what... No, fuck it. I'm just gonna figure out what I want to do on the Monday. I'll just figure out what I'm gonna do on the Monday. I'll see where I'm sitting at with PEDs and stuff. I'll see how I'm feeling on the Monday. And then I'll make my choice from there. Oh, damn. Annihilation Zombie, you so thick. Look at you. Thick boy. Damn, boy. Remember, it's a maintenance for Entropia on Tuesday, the time you stream now. Okay. Well, if Tuesday is the maintenance for Entropia, then I'll probably stream Entropia on the Monday and Stardew on the Tuesday then. That works. Unless I stream something completely different on the Monday. I don't know. But, yeah. So, either way, Tuesday won't be Entropia. I'll keep that in mind. Come on, keep shooting. Little asshole. You asshole. Oh, we're dipping below. We're gonna be dipping below. I don't like that. Need that swing to start happening again. I haven't had a Hoff in Mayhem like at all. Screw Mayhems, I've done 2 and lost so much peds. Yeah, Mayhem is rough. Mayhem is rough. No word of a lie, Mayhem can be very rough. Like, the only reasons to do Mayhem are for the tokens, the boxes, and skill points. That's pretty much it. Beyond that, there's like, I don't see much point. Because you're not going to make a profit because you're not getting anything. You're not getting any, like, loot with actual markup. Yeah, nothing is markup. The only things in the Halloween is the output amplifier components. But they drop so infrequently that it's not... Like, they drop so infrequently that it's almost... You know, it's laughable, you know? Yes, I am doing level H. Do you have a problem with that? No, this is category 1. These are level 8s, but it's only category 1, so I'm able to breeze through them really easily. They've only got like 600 health. Yeah. No, I category 3 is the max that I can go to. With my armor, that is the max that I can go to. You know? I see the confusion. I see the confusion. So good, Orlando. I see the confusion. Alright, we're gonna kill this guy, and then I'm gonna call it a stream. Because I'm actually pretty fucking exhausted. I'm really tired. It's been a long day. So I will be back on Monday. And we will continue our Mayhem grind sesh. Eh. Absolute travesty. Absolute travesty. But I mean, today I'll come out with like 38 boxes, 145 Mayhem tokens, so it's not all too bad. It's not all too bad. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. I mean, I did lose like 260 PED in ammunition, and all of that amp. So like I am down like 300 PED, but I guess the skills are pretty good, kind of, I guess. It's all G. It's all good at the end of the day. Alright guys, I'm going to be leaving it there. You'll take care. Stay safe. I'll be back on Monday, so I'll see you all Monday. Yeah. Oh, keep an eye out for any posts and stuff, because I'm going to be looking at my stream schedule, and yeah, so just look out for posts and all that stuff. You'll have a good weekend. You'll stay safe. You'll see me again soon. You'll see me on Monday. Stay safe, and I'll catch you all in the next one.